Today we are 10 weeks old and they are getting a special treat. I sprouted some organic corn and we're going to see if they like it. All right, there's Carl, 10 weeks old. He's getting really big. Let's see how they like this. They are pecking at it. Dude.
Rooster dude. Carl is sure looking good. Look how beautiful his colors are.
Oh, yeah. If you remember our last chicken update, we thought we might be having a problem with Carl. What was happening was all of our other chickens had learned to use the roost and were roosting at night, except for a group of about 4 or 5 of them. And they would all get on top of Carl. Carl would willingly lay on the bottom of this pile. You couldn't even see him. We didn't know if they were like trying to protect him, if he was being picked on at night or whatever. But I posted in a chicken forum, and it turns out that's a cuddle pile. So they just still liked cuddling at night instead of getting it on the roost. But one night, all of Carl's buddies decided to get up on the roost, and he was like in a corner, and Dan said he kind of sounded like he was pretty forlorn, doing a little chicken crying, I guess. And so Dan carefully picked him up and calmed him down and sat him on the lowest rung of the roost. And from that moment on, he's been roosting with the rest of them. He likes the second rung of the roost.
And you can kind of hear their little voices when they're happy. And there's the Jersey Giant rooster. I think that's another one right there. So
we have a Jersey Giant that has white on a wing. So we're not sure what's going on there. I'll have to look that up. See the pretty green sheen on the black Jersey Giant there? They are really getting pretty.
It really shows up nice when the sun is.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
You notice all the feathers? They're losing their baby feathers.
I mean, they're not like picking at each other, are they?
I don't think so. I haven't seen any indicator of any bald spots on anybody. Everybody's looking healthy.
Yeah, that's a great place to lay. Lay right there.
So since our last update, I have put the hardware cloth and the predator mat all across this side, underneath the steps. I've installed motion detection solar powered lights over both doors for the runs. I have another light that I'm going to be installing that goes above the entry door to the coop. From what I've been told, if any predators come around at night and the lights flash on, it scares them off. And then also it's handy, so when if we want to come out and we either put the chickens away or want to check on the chickens, that the motion detection lights come on. And they're really nice. So one of the other things is the predator mat, 2 feet of chicken wire out from the coop. It's lipped up, and then the hardware cloth is lipped down so that there's no gap there. Also, I've got to put dirt on that yet to keep it all down. So here is our end gate, and this is basically so that when we want to go in and clean out or anything of that nature, something big, we have the end gates to open up to be able to go in. We could actually even get a little tractor in there or a skid steer or whatever to do some cleaning and clearing.
So this is the end pretty much of the outside of the coop.
Yep, I've got to put the predator mat down on the end here, and I'll have to dig the ground down a little bit so that the door opens and closes properly with that underneath it. But if you'll notice here, after the thought, I've got some gaps here that I've got to close in up there on the top. From what I've been told, anything bigger than a quarter will let some of the predators like ferrets and minks and stuff in.
So the last thing that we need to do then before we can let the chickens out in this run is just clean it out a little bit and put another ladder in there.
I've got to put a latch system on this. Got to put a latch system on the entry door, and I've got to put the ramp in.
And then we're good to go for the second run. Great job, honey.
All right.
You're awesome. You're the awesomest.
We're getting there.